Collective, welcome back to Finances Tarot. So, we're going to take a look at how your person feels about you. This is for Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, we're going to take a look. How do they feel? What's going on in this relationship? We need to see. Let's start off with the Oracle cards just to get a preview, and then we're going to hop into the tarot. Now, the energy can be flipped, guys. So, again, always place the energy where it belongs. If I'm saying this is how your person feels, but you know in your situation this is how you feel, then place it where it goes, okay? Just flip the energy. It's fluid, so it can be flipped. Right? Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what we need to see for Capricorn. It says 1111, so that could be significant to you. 1111 says twin flame, runner, chaser, divine timing. Okay? And this is the card. All right. So clearly this relationship was a twin flame connection, a karmic connection I'm getting to, where you guys were put in each other's path so you could learn from each other. Your person was supposed to learn from you and vice versa. And this was a runner chaser. Someone was always chasing after the other one. Someone was always pulling back while the other one chased after them. You know, could have been you, Capricorn, that was the chaser, or you could have been the runner. But either way, this was something that was very difficult. The relationship between like a karmic or a twin flame is always traumatic, I like to say, because I've been in one before, so I know firsthand. It's so intense, and you feel the love, you feel the passion, which is like no other in life. But at the same time, it's the most difficult relationship that you will ever have in life. And you meet each other right when you're supposed to meet each other. And, you know, one of you usually gets the lesson and the other one doesn't. Or if they do get it, they get it way later than the other person. All right. Again, 1111 could be significant, which represents new beginnings. Okay. Fresh starts. Just keep that in mind, guys. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. Double life. Liar, deception in another relationship. Someone here was wearing a mask. You see how she's covering one of her eyes, half of her face? Somebody came in and they were deceptive. They held back who they really are and what they were about. And this is somebody who could have had another family and you didn't know about it, or you did find out about it later. They could have had a whole nother relationship. They banked on you not finding out what they were doing behind your back. But this is someone who definitely wasn't honest, and we're going to see if you found out about it or what's going on. We're going to dig in the tarot. Tell me more. Broken mirrors, addictions, roller coaster, toxic connection. And again, the toxicity always comes with twin flame relationships. Okay? It's in and out. It's not consistent. You guys, even though you feel so passionate, you know, together, you could be doing fine for a couple of weeks. Then a couple of weeks, you're not even talking, period. So it's very inconsistent. It's not steady. It's not a solid foundation. And it feels like a roller coaster. It feels like it's up and down and in and out. And very unpredictable is what I wanted to say. This is the kind of connection that, you know, it can damage you. It can damage you because it's just that intense. You know, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. Let's take a look. Okay, Capricorn, bottom of the deck, high value, the Empress. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. So this could be your energy I'm getting, Capricorn, that you are the Empress, or you could have been dealing with the Empress, someone who is totally high vibrational, someone who is a leader, and that the whole attitude of the Empress is like she attracts, and whether you're a female or a male, you don't go chasing after people. So if this was a runner chaser, you were not the one that was chasing after the other person, okay? Because the Empress is someone who knows their value, and they wouldn't dare chase after anybody. That's just, they don't have it in them. They just have too much confidence in themselves. They know who they are. They know what they bring to the table. So, you know, either you get it or you don't. But it's like, this is someone who's highly, you know, sexual. They ooze sexy without even trying. You know, you have an aura about you where people just, they are lured to you without you even trying. You know, think of like a siren or a mermaid, you know, that kind of energy. Whether you're a female or a man, you give off that confidence, so you attract people of all walks of life, you know, and you have this light, this aura about you. You're very abundant. Everything you try to, you know, do in your life, you always succeed at it because you own it. You go in with the confidence already knowing that it's yours. You know, whether it's a relationship or a job or whatever it is, you claim it and you are able to manifest very easily without even really trying. You know, you want it, you get it. That's it. All right. Now let's take a look at the tarot. Okay, guys, for Capricorn spirit, show me what I need to see for Capricorn. How does their person currently feel about them? How does their person feel? How does their person feel, spirit? Please show me. What are y'all doing this Saturday? Are y'all out and about? What's going on? While I'm here doing readings, y'all leave me in the dust? Is that what you do? Show me what I need to see for Capricorn. The moon reversed. Okay? It's how this person feels. I'll show you in the upright. This is the moon card. Okay. So they could feel, honestly, that this relationship was full of uncertainty. There were things that they just didn't, when it comes to you, they didn't really understand, or there were things that they didn't know about, that they always had doubts, and they could have had a lot of anxiety because they didn't know certain things. Very emotional. They do have a lot of emotion for you, but also they're feeling scared. They're feeling fearful for some reason. They feel like there's something that they don't know and they want answers. You know, they do want to know what's really going on with you, how you truly feel, Capricorn, what you had going on while they were in connection with you. There's still so many question marks. Tell me more. And the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with someone who has air in their chart, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, the Queen of Swords energy is, I call her the Ice Queen, because this is somebody who is not talking, okay, to you. They come off very cold. This could also be your energy right now. They could be feeling that you're giving off this cold energy. You're not in the energy of talking to them. You have your back towards them. Or they could be afraid that if they do talk to you, that you're going to take the sword. There's a sword in her hand. You're going to take that sword and slice them down to size. Because, let me tell you something. The Queen of Swords, you don't want to mess with her. First of all, her mouth is reckless. Very reckless. So if you come wrong, the first thing she's going to do is cut you with her words. That's the first thing. She's going to let you have it with her words first. But yeah, they could also be feeling like, you know, you don't have any more emotion towards them, that you already cut off your feelings for them. All right. What was the obstacle in this connection, spirit? What was the obstacle? Yeah, the communication with this Ace of Swords was really, I feel like the communication was the issue. That was one of the main things, that you guys couldn't maybe communicate properly, or there were misunderstandings. And the communication is always like one of the major things in relationships. If that's off, everything else is going to be off, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. Tell me more, spirit, about this Ace of Swords. Yeah, Page of Cups. So this came reversed. Somebody here didn't appreciate. Okay, I'm just seeing, because this is the Page of Cups. Somebody here didn't appreciate the love and attention that they were receiving. Could be you or them. You or your person. But somebody here took the cup that was offered to them and dumped it out. You see how this person, their cup is upside down. Somebody had emotion for the other, and that other person didn't even realize what they had when they had it. And so they wound up pouring out that cup. And yeah, that was one of the obstacles. What's the advice for Capricorn before we go? Look, Aces represent new beginnings, guys. Give your love to someone else who deserves it. Give it to yourself first, all right? Love you.